back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a quick update on my weight loss surgery and where I am with that. So, as of right now, I went to my doctor's appointment on April 2nd and I got approved for the surgery. So I am so stinking excited. So I went to the doctor's appointment and the first thing that they had us do was we kind of checked in and all that kind of stuff, and then we all went into this other room and they had us watch like, well, a girl came in and kind of talked about the different kind of surgeries that you can get and kind of just went over a lot of the information that we, like all of us there, have already heard about. And after that, the doctor was running late, so he had like an emergency surgery that morning or something. So, they put in like a video about how weight loss surgery has like changed people's life, and it went through like what to expect with everything. And so we all watched that, and then the doctor came in. Do I have lipstick on my teeth? Pardon me if I do. So then the doctor came in, and the doctor kind of talked to us and went into more detail about what he's going to be doing, and then turned it over to us and asked if we had any questions. So after that, we all like asked our questions and stuff, and then the doctor actually took us in one by one and did like a physical for us, and then went over like our personal medical history and stuff like that, and then told me that I was good to have the surgery. So after that, we went into the surgery coordinator. I don't know how you would say that, like the lady that like schedules your surgery, and I actually got scheduled for April 13th. So literally that is like right around the corner, no joking, like this Monday. So I started my pre-diet or my pre-surgery diet, which consists of about 800 to 1,000 calories. So what I usually do is I do a protein shake for breakfast and lunch, or like a Slim Fast or an Atkins drink, anything like that, just low calories, low sugar. I do that for breakfast and lunch, and then in between I kind of snack on carrots, peppers, cucumbers, cauliflower, pickles. I dip everything in mustard because it's a free calorie and it gives you another flavor. But and then for dinner you can have like a healthy choice meal or a lean cuisine. I've bought like a rotisserie chicken from Sam's Club, and I'll just dip it in mustard. Or like the other night I had some shrimp in shrimp cocktail sauce. And yeah, so I'm still losing. Altogether I have lost about 23 pounds. So I'm super excited for that. But yeah, so my surgery will be Monday, this coming Friday, which will be what, the 10th? 11th, 12th, yeah, I think it's the 10th. This coming Friday, I have to go back down to the hospital, and they're going to do some blood work and kind of tell me when I have to be there on Monday, and just kind of explain everything that's going to be happening and give me some antibacterial soap. So yeah, but just to go into a little bit more detail about the surgery, what they are going to do to me is they're going to cut 6 2-inch incisions around my stomach. And then they're going to put these things inside of me, basically, and it's done laparoscopically, which is really nice. So they don't have to completely open me up, but they're going to, within those 6 incisions, they're going to take these little things, and they look like golf tees, but like a lot bigger, obviously. But they're going to put those in the 6 incisions, and then they're going to puff me up with air so they can obviously get around in my stomach. And then what they're going to do is go into my stomach, and a normal stomach is about the size of your fist, and obviously like I'm overweight, so mine's probably the size of 2 of my fists, but they're going to cut my stomach to the size of an egg. So basically my stomach will be able to hold 2 ounces of food. So after that, what they're going to do is staple off the 2 sections of the stomach, the new stomach and the old stomach. They're not going to do anything with my old stomach. They're just going to kind of leave it there, obviously, right? They're not going to like remove it or anything. But then they're going to go down to my... Okay, sorry about that, guys. My camera ran out of memory. So anyways, what they're going to do then is they're going to go down to the bottom of, like, to my intestine. and I'm sorry if this is like TMI or whatever, you can just exit out of this video, but then they're going to go to my small intestine and they're going to cut that and then bring it up to my new stomach. So that's where gastric bypass kind of got its name from, is because they're bypassing your stomach. So they're going to take that piece that they cut and they're going to move it back up to my stomach, my new stomach, and they're going to attach that to my little 2-inch egg pouch of my new stomach. Then the piece that's left there from it being cut, they're going to connect that's still connected to my old stomach. They're going to connect that to the piece of the intestine that they moved up into my new stomach, so that way my stomach, my old stomach, will still create the stomach bile and everything that I need for digestive reasons and all that kind of stuff. So one thing that they did talk about is they did say that for the rest of my life, I need to be committed to, taking vitamins every single day. So the vitamins that I chose are, and it's not necessarily that I chose, these are just like the brands that I chose, and this is not like sponsored or anything like that. These literally are just the brands that I chose to take. So the vitamins that for the rest of my life I'm going to have to take, just because that part of the stomach and the intestine that absorbs like all your nutrients and stuff is what's being bypassed. So a multivitamin I'm going to have to take for the rest of my life, and the one that I chose was the women's formula. It's just the one a day women's brand. And one thing that they did talk about was if you get a pill with that is too large, you have to remember your stomach's really little, and it's hard to like break down stuff and I digest pills. So these are like a bigger capsule. So one thing that they said you could do is crush up your vitamin and put it in your food, or cut it in half and just take it as 2 pills. So this is the first vitamin I have to commit to for the rest of my life. And the second one is a B12 vitamin. So I just got the Simply Right, which is a Sam's Club brand. I just got it for my work. But they also say that with your B12 to get it sublingually, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, sublingual, something like that. But what that word means is that it will dissolve underneath your tongue. So I'm going to have to be taking this for the rest of my life. Another pill I haven't bought yet because there's like a certain one I have to get, but is a calcium pill, because you don't absorb calcium. And a lot of people after they get this surgery will develop milk intolerance. So a lot of people, it's hard to drink milk after this. So another thing is my hair is going to be falling out. They say that it comes in 3-month increments. So about 3 months after you have the surgery, you'll start noticing your hair fall out. And it's just due to the lack of your body being in shock, and also from the lack of protein that your body is getting. So a lot of the research that I've done, after you have the surgery, you want to try to at least drink 64 ounces of water a day in small dosage, because your stomach's too little, really little. And you also want to eat between as much protein as you can. So one thing that I'll talk to my nutritionist on Friday as well, so they'll tell me what my goals are, but from what I've researched, it's between 60 to 100 grams of protein a day. So I'm going to shoot for that, but a lack of protein in your diet is what also affects your hair falling out and making it brittle, so it breaks at the end. So I've been taking these for a while. You guys have heard me talk about it, but biotin. So I'm going to continue taking the hair, skin, nails, and doing protein packs on my hair and stuff, just to kind of cross my fingers that it doesn't fall out that bad. But it does grow back. That's one thing the doctor said, is in about 3 months you'll notice the effects, and it lasts about 3 months. And then some other people have said around the year mark it started falling out again, but it will grow back. So I'm going to do everything I can to kind of prevent that. But I've also been looking for thicker headbands, because a lot of people, when their hair breaks, it's usually at the root. Breaks at the end and then falls out at the root. So I've been looking for wider headbands to kind of mask that. But yeah, so those are the vitamins that I do have to take. Now we can kind of talk about what the diet's going to be like after. So it's called the Diet for Life, is this kind of paperwork that they gave you. And for the first 3, from like the first day that I had my surgery to about day 3, I'm going to be on a clear liquid diet. One thing that they also taught you is, well, told me that I need to do is, if I take a drink, a sip of water, I have to wait 30 minutes before I eat. Or I'll get something that's called the dumping syndrome. And what the dumping syndrome is it's when your pouch gets too full. So if I take a drink and then eat right after, your pouch, which they call your stomach, is like the nickname for the stomach, will get too full. And then the dumping syndrome is where you'll just throw up. Because your stomach can't handle it, so you'll just throw up. So if I take a drink, I have to wait 30 minutes before I eat. And if I eat, I have to wait 30 minutes before I take a drink again. One other thing that they teach you is, from here on out, when you do eat your meals, eat at a table. Sit down with your family, sit down with yourself, but sit at a table and eat. Because if you're looking at your phone while you're eating, or if you're watching TV, or just not paying attention to yourself eating, you're not going to realize when you're full, which then will lead to overeating again. So that's one thing I'm going to work on, is just focusing when I eat and paying attention to when I'm full, because people will gain their weight back after this surgery. This is not a quick fix. This is not something that's going to cure me of obesity for the rest of my life. This surgery is basically just a tool to help me keep the weight off and to give me that push start that I need to continue losing weight. So, because, I mean, once my stomach heals and I've gotten down to my goal weight, I can definitely go back to introducing foods back in, and you can stretch out your pouch again. So, yeah, that's one thing that they talked about. But so I'll be on the clear liquid diet for the first couple of days, and then from about day 4, when my doctor gives me the okay, to a couple days after that, then I can slowly start introducing pureed food and soft serve food. So like pudding, chicken broth, yogurt, cottage cheese, just things that are more easily, foods that are more easily to like digest. So after that phase, I can slowly start introducing like deli meat, canned tuna, yams, raw. I can't eat raw vegetables. If I'm going to eat a vegetable, which the diet after it's going to consist of, until I hit my goal weight, 70% protein, 30% vegetables. So that's really good to keep in mind. Even if you don't get this surgery, that is something that you should keep into consideration, is that your diet should be vegetables and meat, basically protein in your meat. So I can eat deli meat, I can eat yams, I can eat like steamed vegetables, all that kind of stuff. So that's kind of what my diet's going to be like for a little bit. And you kind of have to test food to see what your stomach and your pouch is okay with. So yeah, that's a quick little update on my surgery for you guys. I will probably be vlogging throughout it. I'm going to try to film some videos so I can have some pre-videos. Some videos like pre-recorded before it happens. I've got a couple of them already filmed and scheduled to go up. But I will be taking 2 weeks off of work if everything goes smooth. Hopefully it's not longer than that, but I told my doctor I was fine to go back to work. I mean, I work in the optical department at Sam's Club, so it's not like I do a bunch of heavy lifting and like standing on my feet all day or anything. But yeah, I just got that position at my work. I'm super excited. I now work in the optical department. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this little update, and I'm super excited to get this surgery and take you guys on my weight loss journey. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, please leave them down below, because I would love to talk about this with you guys. I love to answer your questions, share this journey with you. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye-bye!